EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Deron Payne there for the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Give inside, it's Brooks. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point is up and good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Come on.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
19 sites, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Flush to his right. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of They get 22 yards there. First down, Washington.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Panther 11, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Play action. Here's Daniels moving to his right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
18, pioneer.
On third down, he'll throw with Daniels. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 34.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Again, it is Brooks. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and Tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps them on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 70.
From the gun, here is Pettis. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
That's taken in by McMillan. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Tag. Cowboy 80. Check. 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Ready. Ready. 60 by.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go. 18 Rattlers. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get it. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels. down the field, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. It is third and long.
And it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. From the 32 now is first and 10. To throw is Penix. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Commanders take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Down at the 15-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Stephanie, 19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. As caught, that's Wayne. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
Now Daniels. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal.
42-yard attempt.
This will be from 42 yards out. Udi's kick is good. And the Commanders will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And a lefty Penix on first down. Johnny Newton in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. McMillan comes in motion. On play action, Penix. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Tremble comes in motion. Again, it's Penix. That is intercepted. And the Commanders will take over at their own 15.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On play action, Daniels rolling right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Three. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
On first down, Daniels. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth.
Oh, huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Losses of a couple on the play. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On second down, Penix. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Carolina.
Tremble comes in motion. On first down, it's Penix. And that ball incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders make the lead 4. It is 17-13. 17.
Panthers 13.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Xavier Liggett. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther first down.
On the ground, it's Brooks. Room to run at the 35. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. Panthers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get up.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Go left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready, ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
On the toss, they'll run.
Very positive returns on that run. And really the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here we go. Go.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tag. Check up.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
19, 18. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Bobby Brown. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. 3rd and long, and here's Daniel. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. The Commanders about to send this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. They try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's to the 25, and they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. We're going to go play action with Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Handoff is Brooks running right. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his man. That's Weekend. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's Sanders. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to blow yourself back in it.
Commanders, 17.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
go now.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Trap 60,
50-yard
trap
line.
60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright. And it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And good work defensively to stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Panthers 3, Panthers, cut 19, cut 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Working 3 down the field, it is Williams. A gain there of 24 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down. Now for Brooks, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. We'll try and run it with Brooks. He's got another one. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. On target, got it to McClure. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Commanders 24. James Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Jackson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to his 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From 29. Here's 2nd down and 4.
70 Lions. 19 tight.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. That's quickly out to Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The PAT up and good. Panthers tack on one more to their lead.
Commanders 24.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready? 70 Lions. Go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Has caught. That's Lane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Headed left, buying time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. That'll be intercepted. And the Panthers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half-second away from adding another sack to their total.
Throwing again, it's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers are going to extend their lead.
Commanders 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Viking 18. Go.
They will take a knee here. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was